thought that I would film a little class today focused on a bit of a more niche kind of area. I've just spent half the day out at the beach in Noosa surfing, and I've come back feeling a little bit inspired to do a bit more of a surf-based recovery yoga practice. This is obviously applicable to anybody who just wants a little bit of yoga in their day. It's not necessarily specific for surfing, but these stretches that we're going to work through are going to focus on recovery for surfing. The muscles that we usually use when we surf will be releasing through our shoulders, our traps, our hips as well can sometimes get a little bit tight on the board. We use our glutes quite a bit, pretty much full body, but with a particular focus on our arms, our traps, our shoulders, head and neck. We do a lot of looking when we're surfing and using our neck muscles. So, yeah, we're going to try and recover all of that. So when you're ready, find your way into a comfortable seat. You can sit down cross-legged, kneeling. You can sit on a pillow. If you find it a little bit difficult to maintain a tall spine with your bottom on the ground, pillow is there for you and it's a great option. So when you're ready, just allow your eyes to close down. Rest your arms on your legs. Roll your shoulders down and back. And just allow yourself to begin tuning in to your internal world. Notice your senses, any sounds around you, any colors dancing across the backs of the eyelids, anything that you can smell, relaxing your tongue away from the top of your mouth, noticing the temperature on your skin. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in and begin to reach your arms all the way up overhead. And as you exhale, clasp your palms, begin to round through your spine, bringing your hands in front of you in line with your chest. Dome, dome, dome. Drop the traps down away from the ears. Inhale, reaching your arms forward and up, breathing in. Exhale, rounding through your spine. Inhale, reaching up. This time, as you exhale, bend the elbows, separate the palms, find a big cactus, lift the chin. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, bend the elbows. One more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the chin, the chest. Release the arms down by your side. Take a few rolls of the shoulders. It's your choice in this practice whether you'd like to keep your eyes closed and lowered, or if you'd like to keep them open. It's totally up to you, whatever feels most intuitive. Sometimes we feel like closing the eyes and just going a little bit more inwards. And other times we're a little bit more attentive to our environment, or just feel like having the eyes open, and either or is totally fine in a yoga practice. Alrighty, bring the shoulders into stillness. Again, if you're seated and you're not on a pillow, but you want to add a pillow in, we're going to spend a bit of time kneeling or cross-legged. So feel free now to sit on a pillow. Once you're in that comfortable seat, we're going to sit on our left hand. So place it either between your calf or your Achilles and your thigh, or between your heel and your bottom, whatever feels more comfortable for your hand. And then from here, you're going to lift up through your spine, breathing, grow tall, roll the shoulders back and down. You're going to lean away from that hand with the head and neck. So drawing your right ear down to your right shoulder. Keep drawing the shoulders back. We'll hold here for a handful of breaths. Feeling that long stretch down from the top of the jawline, across the top of the shoulder, the side of the neck, all the way down the arm. Notice as you breathe in, maybe a sense of stretch or expansion. Breathe out, releasing tension or kind of stagnation or tightness here. Actively trying to let it go. Breathing in, breathing out. and gently releasing, lifting up through the head and neck. From here, we're going to look to the right, staying tall through the spine. Keep sitting on that hand, looking over and then drawing your chin down to your collarbone. You might like to increase the stretch here by bringing your right hand to the top of the head, finding a really gentle pull down through the crown of the head, maintaining a soft left shoulder here as well. Breathing in, breathing out. A few more breaths. And releasing your hand, lifting up the chin, coming back to center, releasing your other hand, give it a little shake out. Just find that all on the other side. So when you're ready, sitting on that right hand now, rolling shoulders down and back, lift up through the spine, breathe in. Exhale, lean left ear to left shoulder. And just find your breath here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, feel that tension melt away. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, look to the left and draw your chin down to your collarbone. Maybe reaching for the top of the head with your left palm and gently drawing your chin down, breathing in, breathing out long. And releasing your arm, lifting back up, coming forward, releasing out that arm. I'm going to stretch out through the forearms a little now, bringing your knuckles together, lift the elbows, and then just pull your arms away, straightening those elbows, keeping them in line with your wrists, keeping the knuckles together, thumbs tucked in, continuing to breathe. Forearms, our whole arms can get really tight when we're paddling. So just giving our arms a little bit of extra thanks and gratitude for doing all of that hard work to get us out into the waves. And gently release, clasp the palms, flip your palms and push your fingers away, stretching out through the hands. It's really important to stretch out all those micro muscles that support our overall strength and mobility, particularly for sports, but in everything we do in life. Nice. Gently release those hands. Give yourself a little shake. We'll come into a 4-point kneel. So just flipping over, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, spreading the fingers wide, and also bringing your knees right underneath your hips. Long, flat spine, pulling your belly button in. And then make this intuitive. We're going to find some big circles, some cat-cows. Listen to your body. You might feel a little bit tight in one particular area of the body, so just move to that spot. Send some breaths and some attention there, some nourishing movements. Feel free to get the head, the neck, the shoulders involved. Continue to breathe deeply here. Coming into our Anahatasana, puppy pose, drawing knees back underneath hips, reaching your arms out to the top corners of your mat. Sink your chest down to the ground, resting your forehead on the ground, or maybe your chin if you have the space, and just feel this deep stretch along the bottom of the arms. Continuing to breathe. Stay for one more long breath in, long breath out. And gently press your palms back into the ground. From here, we're going to step our right foot between the hands. Give it a little helping hand if you like, coming into your low lunge. Arms will come up, grow tall, breathe in. Exhale, bend your elbows, lean your hips forward. From here, clasp your palms behind you, stretching out through the chest. Lift the chin, drawing your fist down towards your inner thigh. Nice. Release the arms, breathing in, straighten the spine. From here, catch your left elbow with your right palm, reaching up through the spine. Exhale, lean away from the left side. Stretching out through the tricep. Keep grounding through your right foot. Belly button drawing in, core supporting your balance here. Breathing in. Breathing out long. Reaching back up, inhale. Hands will come down to frame the front foot and just lean the hips forward for a moment. You might like to rock a little bit here. Forward and back, side to side. Find a little bit of a wriggle. Again, getting into those tight spots of the body. Nice. And then just send your right foot back to tabletop. We'll find that all on the other side. Step your left foot between the palms. Arms will rise up. Inhale, grow nice and tall. Exhale, bend those elbows, lift the chest. Clasp the palms behind you, lift the chest. Breathing here. Reaching arms are back up overhead. Straighten out the spine. And then catch your right elbow with your right palm. Reach up and lean towards the left, looking towards the right. Finding your breath again. Stretching into the right side body, the right tricep. Come back up, breathe in. Exhale, frame your front foot. Just lean your hips forward. Again, taking any little rocks. Nice. Tuck your toes under. Step forward now to your forward fold. We come into our ragdoll, so take the feet out a little bit wider than hip width apart. And bend your knees as much as feels comfortable here. Clasp your elbows and just let your spine hang long. Let it decompress the vertebrae. Rocking from side to side. Neck is heavy and long. Again, in surfing, we are often engaging our back muscles, which is great for the strength in our spine, but important to release. Important to let go of that tension, to offer our spine a little bit of thanks and gratitude. If you feel like your body or your belly is really far away from your legs, bend your knees even more, let your spine hang even more. Feel free to come into stillness, feel free to rock from side to side. Nice. And from here, just come back down onto your knees. Flipping over onto your hips, we're going to come to lie all the way down. My apologies if you can't see me very well when I'm lying down. I forgot to bring my tripod to Noosa, so we're working with a chair and a random little tripod setup that I've kind of manufactured myself, so apologies if you can't see me. I'm just going to come into some twists. To lie all the way on your back body, making yourself nice and comfortable, giving those knees a hug into the chest. Maybe taking the knees out wide, just releasing the hips a little, rocking from the side. Nice. Crossing your right knee over your left knee. Shifting your hips over to the right and place your knees all the way down over to the left, reaching your right arm long. Perhaps shifting your gaze over to the right palm. Just taking a couple of breaths. A beautiful release for our spine. After lots of paddling and supporting our balance. Take one more deep breath in. Long breath out. Gently unwind. Come back to center. Shuffle your hips to the left, cross your left knee over your right knee, and drop your knees all the way down to the right this time. Reaching left arm long, both shoulder blades grounded still. Maybe shifting your gaze over to the left. Handful of breaths. Coming back through center. Just bring your hips back to center. Hug your knees in. Find your happy baby pose, reaching for the outer edges of your feet. Drawing your tail on your feet. Draw the soles of the feet together, knees knock out, and our Supta Baddha Konasana is our final posture. Bringing your palms over your belly, maybe one over your heart, one over your belly. Wriggling your shoulders down away from your ears. Just letting your body deflate for a moment. Allow yourself to sink into the ground, sink into your mat. Allowing the practice to integrate into the body. Your breath to restore your muscles. Taking a moment of thanks for your strength. Not just physical strength that it takes to get out there, to paddle, to be out in the waves, and to be here on your mat. Also takes a level of mental strength and dedication to oneself. And there's a strength in doing things that fuel our soul, that light us up and bring us pure joy. There's a strength in staying true to that. So find thanks towards yourself for moving, for breathing, for being alive, life, and energy. Know that you can come back to your yoga mat whenever you need. We'll always be waiting this practice. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I really encourage you to pause the video now. Take some space for yourself to enjoy this Shavasana. And just lie down, be still for a little while longer. When you are ready to come out, take a deep breath in and another long breath out. And I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, wherever you are, whatever time it is for you. Thank you for joining me here in Noosa, in this practice, on our mats. I hope this practice stays with you into the rest of your day and week. Namaste.